thanks for the lurk, Robin. Anyway, if anyone else would like to join, and please say so. If you have, you'll need to own the game though. Oh, but but if you want to join in the game, we can do that. Or if you want, I can do a solo playthrough. See how I do with that. Another option is to do one of the demos that I was unable to do last on Sunday. I can't put up a poll though because I need to be affiliate. Any takers on what to do? Or maybe we should spin it. What do you think? Shall we spin it? Oh, I completely forgot. Oh no, I did post. I guess I'll get the wheel of memes out. See what we do. Wheel of names, I mean. Wheel of names. Okay, I'll only put 2 names because if anyone wants to join and play, now opt out of the chat, it'll immediately overrun the wheel. Let me just add a thing. Browser, wheel of names. Copy. Okay. More Monster Prom. More demos. Those are our only 2 choices. And like I said, if anyone wants to, if anyone wants to play with, if anyone wants to play with me, that'll be the automatic. That'll be an automatic. That'll be an automatic override. What will we be doing? All right, looks like more Monster Prom. Okay, so I will do a solo game. I'll do it, maybe a couple of solo games unless someone wants to opt in. I'm going to take a quick bio break, though. Just let me know in the chat if anyone wants to join. Okay. All right, I'm back. So no one's opted in, so I guess I'm playing solo for now. We'll go one player. We'll go first term. I want to go short game and give someone a chance to want to join. I can't believe I had to call on my ex and in the end it still wasn't worth it. Typical Zeus ruining everything, right? And we had yet to experience the ultimate challenge of Monster Prom.
Huzzah! Yay! What?
Okay, let's see. That glorious instant when your friend you built the 100-foot statue commemorating an event, so that in 1,000 years, archaeologists can learn something about the people of our time. What does the statue represent? The glamorous instant when your friend stopped you from texting embarrassing stuff to your ex while drunk. The mind-blowing twist is that your favorite TV show that clearly changed the life of everyone, clearly changed the life of everyone forever, unlike all that boring stuff they show on the news. Your least favorite political figure being devoured by a rabbit rhinoceri, which are covered in badass tattoos. Politics for real. Okay, so creative. It's your chance to fix global warming. Go ahead. Global warming isn't real. I invented it, and now science is claiming authorship because science is a lame copycat with no original ideas. Nah, the world is doomed, but I'll start investing in ships and start a profitable business for the soon-to-be covered in water world. It's time to be the hero. I'll lead a mission to the sun in order to invite the sun to the party of its life. We'll have so many hilarious adventures that the sun will eventually become cooler. Why not? What would be a killer accessory? Shiny armor, a necklace with your own name in case you forget. Coolness itself. Sunglasses at night. Brass knuckles. Fabulous made of the skin of your worst enemy. So I will try for Polly's good ending.
Let's go.
Polly, I believe, needs boldness, fun, and charm, I think. No, boldness, fun, and creativity, maybe. So I'll get my boldness up. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because as you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You have 0 shits plus 2 boldness. Later, you're minding your own business when you see Polly floating in the hallway, texting just as you're about to approach her.
Cool.
There you are, Polly. I've been following the scent of betrayal. What are you talking about, buddy? I haven't been pulling any pranks at all lately. Some very unfunny person met my sports gear. They put my left sock in my right shoe and my right sock in my left shoe. Does it really matter? Polly, we're best bros and you would never do that prank to me, but I think you did this prank to me. I smelled you. No, you didn't, because ghosts don't have a scent. Maybe not to a normal person, but to a werewolf can smell anything, and ghosts smell like algebra and global warming. Right. Well, if ghosts don't smell, then what am I smelling? Sure is a mystery. You hop in my van and we'll go solve it. Scoob, I mean Scott. Actually, Spike grows wine. Dude.
Lame.
Do you know how much product the date needs to get fucked up when you don't have a body? A lot, and substances for the unsubstantiated don't come cheap. I would never, ever, ever waste time and money putting ecstasy in wine just for the smell. If I made reckless choices like that, I wouldn't have the cash flow to float it into a Victoria's seance, much less buy anything.
Tried and failed.
So I'm sure that wasn't what Scott smelled.
Bro.
I think it's safe to say I'm terrible at this game. I wasn't. What I smelled was the worst out of all, the betrayal of a friend. Scott shoots a heartbroken look at Polly and at you and sulks off. Polly runs after him. Wait, Scott, I'm sure you ever played that prank and you was just trying to be funny. At least I got something from her. But I got minus smart, minus charm.
Let's go.
Scott and Polly are sitting together, laughing their metaphorical asses off. Do Damien, do Damien! Grr, I'm Damien, look at my stupid red face. I use violence to cover up the fact I've been brought up to revere a toxic version of masculinity, which has alienated me from my own true emotions. you sound exactly like him. Okay, you do Vera. I'm Vera. I'm very smart and my hair is pretty and all my friends look up to me because I am a strong, independent woman. Scott, I'm not sure you understand how impressions work. I'm not Scott, I'm Vera. You can tell because I said my name just now. Okay, what about you, Metis? You got the good impressions? Just one, but it's a real doozy. Impressions are about making fun of the other person, right? So maybe that's the wrong call for the other one. I know you're doing an impression of me because you said my name, but oh my god, that sounds exactly like him. It does? Yeah, remember the time and we took that impression clap together and we had to introduce ourselves? Oh yeah, I did. I did say woof woof. It's me, Scott, a dog boy who's bad at impressions. But I didn't yell like that. I'm sorry. Are you the real Scott? There's two absolutely identical werewolves in front of me, and I can't know the difference. Polly insists on a smooching contest to determine who the real Scott is. You end up winning in more ways than one. I love this game.
Let's go.
I don't think I don't think smarts are the way to go with Polly. I need more fun. That day during recess, you start at a half-an-hour rate that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point, there are like 3 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself. But who cares? It's a rad party. Game +2 fun. You're just getting ready to leave when you get a text from Polly. Hey baby, let's party. How can you refuse such a formal missive? You track her down immediately. Hey, you got my text. That's good because I need some help brainstorming. I'm going to a party tonight, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be lame, and that needs to change. See, it's a costume party, you know, where everyone dresses up in their favorite humans. I'm going as a sexy tax attorney, but I'm not sure even the sexy tax attorney can rescue this party from the depths of lamitude. So, got any ideas to spice things up? Oh, you got some ideas, and they're the spiciest. Spike the punch with Mandrake root, and it turns into it turns monsters into actual humans. Okay, you go as a sexy tax attorney, and I'll go as a tax evader. Oh dear. The Mandrake root sounds like a Polly thing, though. Later that night at the party, whoa, it's working! Everyone's totally turning into humans. Wait, why are they all wearing suits and drinking cocktails? What kind of party have you turned this into? A young man in a sharkskin blazer and American Psycho haircut sidles up to Polly and offers his business card. Oh no, this isn't a party at all anymore. It's a networking event. Run! You try to follow Polly and she phases right through the door, leaving you stuck in a conversation about grain subsidiaries. You check your bottle of elixir, and sure enough, if it wasn't the Mandrake root you used, it was the business Mandrake. You lose 2 fun. Oh no, I lost fun. I lost the fun I gained.
Let's go.
Ugh, I'm doing terrible. Let's regain that fun. Explains that he is worried that people are used to calling Yuan the small magical cat, and now everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species, and he's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms as convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different wands in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel Monster Middle School. You have a great time remembering those fun, crazy stories that never came out. You gain +2 fun. You see Polly looking unusually depressed. She usually is on hella good drugs at this time of day, and you ask what's up. I'm gonna live forever. I was yelling at the party last night because they were playing that cheesy Fame song. You know, the how was it called? Oh yes, I'm gonna live forever, duh. But then I realized it's like literally actually true. And forever is like really, really, really long time, you know? What if I run out of stuff to do? What if aliens take over? And what if they ban partying? What if the Earth blows up and I have to live in space with boring space aliens? I get bored when the bus takes an extra 10 minutes to arrive. How am I ever going to stay hyped for eternity? Meth. Just like regular meth? Not even double meth? What about meth plus? Don't judge me.
Sweet.
We're going to win the lottery. I am going to get one good ending in this game. Phone number of the sexy tiger. Charm. Fun. Wild party in international waters. Crimes. Professional meeting where you claim your date, where you charm your date with some astonishing business advice. A lovely walk in the forest after rescuing your date from a dragon. A sweaty and manly wrestling match. An art exhibition. I think party. So we're going to go with Polly again. Okay, where are my stats at? I'm gonna watch the world burn by skipping class. In the wake of all that, you hear Miranda and Polly discussing a party. Oh, Polly, I'm terribly excited about your upcoming party. Oh yeah, it's gonna be sick. Hey, speaking of which, if you got money, you got money, right? How about picking up some party favors? I'd be delighted. How many balloons should I purchase? I don't care. Just make sure you get enough nitrous oxide to fill them all. What's nitrous oxide? Is that some kind of land dweller's breath? Well, it's pretty much all I breathe. That's what you're asking. I don't know about that. How about cake? What kind of cake would you like? Cake?
Game.
I think you're mispronouncing cocaine. Oh no, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced cake. I like mine with pink frosting. I think I like mine injected into my eyeballs. And speaking of eyeballs, I don't think we're really seeing eye to eye right now. So true. Perhaps our friend Metis can suggest a mutually agreeable use for our vast riches. You should get Polly a pinata. You don't want anyone to get hurt. So really safe thing to fit it to fill it with his nice soft bags of cocaine.
Yuck.
Wait, is Polly creative? Is Polly creative, fun and bold? This is not going well. Oh, I already have the game.
Yay.
And we had yet to experience the ultimate challenge. Just skip that. If you could put a curse on your worst enemy, what would it be? Curse them to fall in love with a wonderful person and be happily married for years before they realize that all this time their partner was a wild panther in disguise, and then the pastor visually devours my enemy. Classic. Curse of always meeting obnoxious people at parties who are super into new fad diet that feel the need to explain and that feel the need to explain them in detail. You can't rely on the effectiveness of the curse. I prefer to take my enemies out the old-fashioned way by exposing them to unsafe doses of radiation over the course of several years. Bold. Fun. I guess we're going Polly. Oh no.
Let's go.
Well, I have 7 smarts. So I guess we're going to go Liam. But what else do I need for Liam? I guess creativity? Maybe boldness? Let me check. Monster Prom quick stats. Stat requirements. Guide. I'm only going to look up what stats I need. Okay, so... Okay, Liam needs 13... Liam needs 7 hearts, 12 smarts, and 12 creativity. And we've already got a heart. So I need to really get that creativity up, but I'm also got to get smarts up. That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attempting class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. Plus 2 smarts. Notice Miranda trying to put a smile on Liam's face. This should be good. I simply do not understand how you can be so gloomy all the time, and when the world is so fun, is so full of wonder and magic. I guess I'm just not part of the Everything is Beautiful Club. The Everything is Beautiful Club? Is that the secret club? What? Oh yeah, totally. I want to join. How can I join? Liam seems totally sexually disinterested in continuing the skag, but you have no such reservations. You tell her. It's super easy to join. All you have to do is eat a bunch of cotton candy and crap out a unicorn, simpleton. That sounds like bold. I want to win one. It's hard for me to gauge what stats are what, though. Oh, what? No. We had an experience. Okay, smart. The tax is writing charming instead. Find a genie in a bottle. You can ask for whatever you want. So we're going to go for Vera.
Let's go.
Vera in the short single player needs 12 hearts. It's 10 smarts. Oh, I was short on smarts and short on charm and A plus money. Let me put that there. Okay. $12 hearts, 10 smart, 8 money, 9 charm. That day you spent some time on the library's PC managing your start kicker. Kickstarter. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalized video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain 1,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover cost, so you keep only 2 money. You notice Vera showing off an elaborate necklace to Miranda.
Vera Oberlin.
They're the crown jewel of Lemuria. My family acquired them in a cutthroat business merger. Do you like them? Oh yes, very much.
Graceful.
Such a shame about the Lemurian royal family, though. What? That they were all dead at the hands of their own servants? No, that was unavoidable once the true tragedy had taken place. They were no longer loved by their subjects. Fear, do you mean? Oh no, fear is scary. Love is what matters. I could not disagree more. You there, settle the dispute for us. What is the best way to let people know how powerful you are? Buy their houses, burn them down, and replace them with a water park. You don't need to convince anyone. Just make everyone who doesn't love you disappear. I want to win one game. And I'm not going to do that at this rate.
Yay.
Be a visionary. What's the next big social media craze? Is B. Greek Agora. It's like the little Greek Agora is reinstated in our cities, places where philosophy and art are discussed by greater minds. That social media I want to log into. Bullshit, it's your regular social media network, but each time someone shares news that isn't supported by real facts, their tactics, and the money goes to the people exposed as to that bullshit. Robert, from now on a social media, a socially awkward guy named Robert will do everything he's commanded to do through the app by its users. Is maybe the play to try and get as much into a single stat? I feel like the choices in these games are such a loose correlation with what actually happens in the game. And see what you mean. I think the idea is like trying to feel out what kind of stat it is. And I'm kind of bad at that. The person is a coward. The person is boring. The person lacks manner. What would the deal breaker be? The deal breaker for a potential lover? Person lacks taste.
Let's go.
Okay, I got 9 smarts. And we're going for Vera, so what do I need for Vera? Again, short multiplayer, 10 smarts, so I only need 1 more smarts. 9 charm, 8 money. Also, welcome to the stream, Dodex, though I think you were here from the start. How's your day been? Okay, I already forgot the stats. Let me do that so I can keep it. And you know what? I'm actually going to bookmark this for future playthroughs. Good. I'm watching at work. Don't tell my boss. All right. Okay. 8 money, 9 charm, 10 smarts. So I need 1 money. We need charm the most. Ugh, this is going to be hard. Okay, we're scamming. So we met our money requirements. The work isn't that bad. It's just it's not at a level that it needs to be if you want to win this all-star drag weight against the real badass punk of metal. What's your plan to win, Damien? And just drive your car really, really, really fast? Of fucking course it is, Vera. That's literally how street racing works. And that may have won you the crown. And that may have won you the crown in the past, but it won't work against Justin Darrington. Damien, he's driving the Thunderfuck 5000. I'm driving Nancy, a pile of shit I'm lovingly cobbled together out of every car I've ever destroyed, either in a race or just literally destroyed via arson or whatever. And Nancy can take on anyone, anything, anytime. The Thunderfuck 5000 is an electric car. Nancy runs on juice of little actual dinosaur corpses. What would be more badass than that? I don't know, maybe running on pure lightning? Nancy is a piece of shit, Damien. Deep down, you know what she does not have and what it takes to win us this thing. Seems like this drag race is pretty important to the two of them, and that they're not going to come to an agreement on their own. Looks like it's up to you to be the voice of reason. Attitude is everything, but Nancy will never embrace or interfere with all of Vera's criticism. Vera, you're right. Nancy is amazing, but she can't quite make the grade. We need to crossbreed her with a faster car. Yes! Perfect. We can get a brand new qualified race car, and Damien can still feel like his shitty subpar car is useful. Nancy is a thing of beauty and grace, Vera, but as long as her genes that live on and in whatever machine I drive to victory, the plan A is A-okay with me. The three of you get to work setting up what could easily be considered one of the most impressive and high-tech car crossbreeding programs in the country. How does that even work? You find a very shiny red electric limousine to serve as Nancy's stud and start the breeding process along, which mostly consists of making the car as a reservation at an appropriately fancy and expensive restaurant, loading up their CD players with smooth jazz. Sometime later, Nancy gives birth. Don't ask how, not important, to the ultimate race car. Look at what we made. I mean mostly that Nancy and El Diablo made, but we helped get them there.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah, honestly, this car is a masterpiece. I've been looking for my next business venture, and I think I may go into a high-end race car breeding. People make thousands off of breeding horses to rate, and horses want to fuck. How hard could that be? By that logic, I bet I could make millions breeding racing cars. You totally could. I'd be your first customer. You already were. I'll send you your invoice later. Well, looks like Damien had the race in the bag. Vera has a new business venture, and the world has a new species of super race car. Gain 2 boldness. Nice. Boldness is whenever... Oh no, charm is the stat I want. And that's what I'm weakest at. Plus 1 money. And kickback from Vera, which comes from a genuine smile. Which comes from a genuine smile on her score.
Let's go.
As you approach the table, you see Vera directly lifting a fork full of quona to her mouth. She brings lunch from home. When food fork 6, 8. Who do we deliciate? Eating, yay, eating. Ah, Scott, what on earth are you doing? I'm cheerleading you to help you be the best eater in the whole school. What causes this obsession with cheerleading me through mundane activities that require no cheerleading? Everything requires cheerleading, silly. That's why we have cheerleaders for our cheerleaders. But I can see my cheerleading's not working. You haven't eaten anything yet. That's because you keep startling me with your damn cheerleading. I can't eat when I'm startled. No, that can't be it. I must be cheerleading. I must not be cheerleading hard enough. Hey, friend, maybe you can help me? You shouldn't be cheerleading for Vera to eat food. You should be cheering for food to be getting eaten by Vera in the walk-in freezer. Problem is, obviously, we aren't dressed up as a giant salad. Oh, duh! It's just like we cheer for the other team to lose instead of cheering for our team to win. Yes, I invented that cheerleading strategy. It gives us a huge psychological edge against teams that hate losing. I'm going to try it right now. No, those vegetables are gonna get so inspired. Scott runs off to the kitchen to inspire the vegetables. You can still hear his muffled shouting from the back, but it's not bad.
It's been quite pleasing.
Thanks. Now I can finally enjoy the quinoa baby tier salad without unwanted encouragement. For the next week, all cafeteria food seems extremely eager to get in your mouth. Cheerleading really works.
Let's go.
Okay, we've got money. We got the money. We got the. I feel like I need charm less. Charm is the gem, right? Yeah, charm is the gem. But I do need to get smarts eventually.
What's up?
Ah, darn it.
No refunds. Let's go.
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. That may have screwed me. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. Plus 2 charm. I still don't have enough. You're happily examining the shitty crayon drawing you got from the store, thinking about what kind of frame name will enhance its childish colors and stupid composition when Scott approaches you. No, not Scott! Hey, Metis, is that the picture? I love pictures. Coach says one picture is worth 1,000 words, and there are so many words I love, like pizza and good and boy. So a picture must be even better. What's your picture saying, bro? It looks like a little stick person holding hand and with two big stick person and also there's a house and the son has hair. You patiently explain to Scott that it's a picture of a family and that those are solar rays, not hair. Oh, so those two big bros are protecting the little bro. I get it. What? No, you tell Scott that those two big stick figures are parents. Parents? Wow, so that's what parents look like. I totally have some parents, but, well, I've never actually seen them. That's okay, though. No, once a year, they sneak into our house in the middle of the night and leave me Christmas presents because I'm a good boy and they love me.
What a noob!
Ha, you baby, you still think parents leave Christmas presents in the middle of the night? That's a myth. It is? It is? Yeah, everybody knows that all Christmas presents are delivered by Santa Claus. Also, I love how it's spelled. A bearded home invader with lobster hands and a cookie fetish. But my parents think I'm a good boy. Metis, are you going to stand there and let those douchebags ruin Scott's innocent, distract them? Whoa, this is a serious situation. This is causing Vera to show empathy. Quick, divert Scott's attention by starting a discussion on the history of development of jazz as a musical arts forms, making a silly face. Yes! 5 hours later. Looks like I'm saying that jazz is look, I'm just saying that jazz is less a vehicle for African American liberation than it is a memorial for cultural oppression and appropriation. Just because a musical genre becomes commercialized doesn't mean doesn't invalidate its contributions to society at large. Guys. Maybe jazz is simply a lens through which all major sociological conflicts in the 20th century can be viewed, regardless of your personal political orientation. Maybe it's just cool, fun music that's nice to hear. I don't know. I'm sleepy. I'm gonna go get some pizza and have a nap.
Great.
That was close. Nice work, Metis. And as for you douchebags, the hell were you thinking? Sorry, I guess emotionally harassing our little cousin is our way of coping with our unstable home life. Jeez. But you've got to admit, it's weird that Scott's been living with our grandma his whole life and still hasn't realized our parents are coming back. Yeah, I can relate to that. And maybe it would be better for him to accept the truth. I just don't think he's ready yet. And you know, true friendship is like jazz. Sometimes it's about the difficult truths you don't say. You're right. Thanks for helping us keep the lie alive, Metis. You're a true hero. Through your good deed, you gain 2 creativity, 1 charm. Nice. So I got extra charm. I got less charm to get.
Let's go.
You arrive at Polly and Vera's table and find them eating. Wait, both of them? Oh, yum yum. I'm sure do love food and eating. Look at this food in me. Yes, this cafeteria Sloppy Joe truly has a subtle flavor profile. Finally, you notice the cause of this absurdity. A well-dressed businessman sitting next to the table watching both women intently. Oh yeah, I know you like this, baby. My eating is realistic and erotic. Be cool, Polly. The man wants to pay us for eating in front of him, not screaming about eating. Is this not what eating is? I forget. While Vera tries to explain eating to Polly, the businessman slightly approaches you and gives you a small bow. Much obliged, friend. And he says in a soft voice, Are these two fine ladies your friends? I must confess that I have searched far and wide for a suitable candidate to fulfill my rather unusual fetish. Paying a student at high school for monsters to eat food while I watch politely from a distance. But I find myself unable to choose which one of these two beauties to hire. The snake-headed one possesses a certain grace. Yeah, pay me, motherfucker. Pay me to do a thing I was going to do anyway. But the translucent one has such passion. I don't even want the money. This is just fucking weird, and I love it. In your opinion, the businessman finishes. Which would be the wiser choice? It's on my part. The Gorvian, obviously. Look how many mouths she's got on her head. The businessman shakes his chin and nods. You have a point, he says. The ghost only has one mouth. Also, food seems to go right through her. This Gorgon, meanwhile, has countless mouths, which I value. Value is right, Pervo. 1,000 in cash up front, and you pay me for all my meals, and you give me your pants. Holy shit, he's doing it. He's getting naked. Well, there goes my say-so status again. Vera's able to convince the businessman to pay for a fancy dinner for you and her. It's a little creepy with them watching the two of you, but you get over it.
Let's go.
Okay, I can't go to class, so I'm going for charm again. That day, an epic dodgeball match. At one point, you're about to eliminate the player from the other team. But suddenly, you convince him not to throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. The player bursts into tears, and you take advantage of the moment of weakness, throwing the ball at him. You lose minus 5 mercy, a stat that might be useful in Monster Prom sequel, but it isn't now. And you gain plus 2 charm. Yay! We hit the charm rank, so now we just need the smarts. Later, you head by the local pizza parlor to help Vera collect her protection money. You notice Scott moping around outside. Hey Scott, what are you doing outside the pizza parlor? Don't you normally prefer to be inside the pizza parlor? Well, it all started when I did some research into wolf mommies and daddies. It turns out wolf parents are responsible for providing food for their children. Then it hit me. The pizza delivery guy provides almost all my meals. And you know what that means? I know what you think it means. It means the pizza delivery guy is my mother. Maybe the pizza parlor itself is my mother? It's hard to be sure. Either way, I came here to reunite with my long-lost parent, and I also get some free pizza, hopefully. But they threw me out. Apparently, I'm not the first person to claim to be related to one of their employees in order to get a free pizza. I don't want to be separated from my mama, though. Please help me. Keeping Scott's misguided hopes alive may be trickier than I expected. But I just don't think he's ready for the truth. Do you think you could get at the restaurant to give him free pizza and say it's from his mother? Fuck it, you've got a flexible relationship with the truth anyway. And Scott seems so sincerely invested in this, so you do the only reasonable thing. Convince the proprietors that you're a time traveler from the future and giving free pizza to Scott is the only way to stop the pizza uprising. Act like an entitled piece of shit until they give you free pizza. I don't know which one to go for. Entitled piece of shit might be charm, which I've got high in. but I'm not sure about the time traveler. That might be fun, and I don't have, or maybe boldness, and I'm not high on either of those. Well, and I lost money.
Let's go.
Wait. I didn't lose charm. I just lost money, and I'm still in the green for that. So I'll go for smarts. Class. Let's do smarts. The teacher hands you back your latest test. Very glad at her snake at hers. All her snakes hissing. Uh-oh. This is ridiculous. I mean, an A+ is nice, sure, but look at this joke of a test. Monster history? What's the point of this? Nobody has ever become a millionaire thanks to their knowledge of monster history. This high school isn't preparing me for real life. It's just preparing me for mediocrity. This is outrageous. I'm allergic to mediocrity. You there. Now, I need a pep talk. Tell me about my bright career prospects. My job skills are being the best, having fabulous hair and telling people they're ugly. There's got to be a job out there for me, and you're going to tell me what it is. Right now. Have you considered judging reality television? I hear there's an opening in America's Next Top Monster. Who needs college? The financial system is designed to benefit sociopaths just like you. Look, I've worked out the perfect investment strategy on the spreadsheet. Wow, a way to make money and support businesses that make life worse for poor people? You're a genius. Just look at all these investment opportunities. A toy store that sells guns to toddlers, a construction company that only bulldozes ugly people's houses. This company is just building a giant missile to blow up the moon. And the ROI is incredible. Ruining life has always just been a hobby of mine. I didn't know it could be so lucrative. And you didn't know how unethical unethical business practices could be so romantic. You gain +2 money and +1 creativity.
Let's go.
You arrive at your chosen table to find Miranda folding napkins at Vera. What's that, folding napkins at Vera? Do you want to know what this one is for, Vera? No. I take that as a yes. It's the rose-shaped napkin and fold this for birthdays between the ages of 16 and 22. Miranda's hands move faster as lightning, turning the rose into a gorgeous white swan. By contrast, the swan is folding this for the first wedding. Is folding this for first weddings and swan giveaways. As a fashion enthusiast, I never have been so bored by a piece of fabric. Oh, and this black swan folding is for weddings where you plan to brutally murder all the guests. Not very popular, the black swan folding. My fan somehow moved. Okay, that's sort of cool, but I'm still aggressively uninterested. You happen to have some napkin folding skills yourself. Maybe you can spice up this interaction. You decide to show your most impressive napkin fold. If you fold the napkin show it, so it creates a self-aware napkin whose sole purpose is to fold more napkins. The arriving snake fold is for when and it is time to leave Vera alone and stop explaining napkin folds. Well, that's quite the specific fold. Under what circumstances would one use... Oh, I see. Damn right you see. Notice how my whole head is covered is covered in writhing snakes. So basically, just assume that don't talk to Vera about napkin time is all the time. It's a year-round festival. People the world over are celebrated by not folding napkins at me. Well, it's not very elaborate. It's not a very elaborate napkin fold, is it? You explain that your fold lacks in what your fold lacks in complexity. It makes up for with the 12 ounces of cobra venom it can spit at will. Right. Well, no, I see. We subscribe to different schools of napkinry. I'll leave you two to it then. Your reward for running Miranda off is a one-on-one lunch with Vera. You never felt so alive.
Let's go.
Okay. We can get one more stat in. Let's get Charm back up. Amidst the battle, a fellow player seems utterly discovered. He thinks she's not worth anything at dodgeball. He thinks she thinks she's not worth anything at dodgeball, and she attempts to throw the ball at herself. You explain to her that the many ways you think she's unique and wonderful, while also defending the many pleasures in life. With your help, she's capable of finding reasons to keep playing against the sense of self-worth. Again, one BFF, sadly, she's not part of this game, so that beautiful friendship will take place off screen, and to Charm. Hey, Metis, remember that one time at that party where you explained to me in great detail your brilliant and secret of the business world? Holy shit, you do not, and that doesn't sound like your area of expertise at all. You must have been pretty drunk. But it's Vera, so you smile and nod. Well, I'll be attending a very fancy, important business dinner event tonight, full of powerful people by exclusive invitation. And by exclusive invitation, I mean I'm going to use my Gorgon powers to turn the concierge into stone and sneak in. I'd love to see you, put other people's money where your mouth is, if you're not doing anything tonight. You are planning on reorganizing your collection of very rare mint condition Pokemon cards. The rare trading card game based on the very popular video game Pocket Humans. Oh, was it Pokemon cards? Each card depicts a human being in a very specific job and bio. But that can wait when the time rolls around for a fancy business dinner. You shove them in your pocket and roll out. Metis, over here. Glad you can make it. I've been raking in business cards hand over claw so far. I beat Gertrude Gorgonzola, the Diamond Tampon Tycoon, and Reike Bebop, the social media influencer rapper robot. And they're both very excited to do business with me. I met them. How have you done so far? You turn out your pockets and show Vera the evidence of your endeavors, which consists of a lobby card for hotel and the convention is in, and the only thing handled to you by the real businessman, a sticky note with the word no written in red Sharpie. Maybe I should have invited someone else, literally anyone else. No, it's okay, you still have an hour left of the event. It's time to pull out all the stops and choose an amazing tactic to get as many business cards as you can to prove Vera what a valuable business set and or prom date you are. You may have no business, therefore no business cards to exchange, but you sure have Pokemon cards. Trade those. Convince the business people you have a rare disease that can only be cured if you are given business cards. Oh, geez. I think this one's bold. I may have failed.
Let's go.
Prom together? I'm not a delicate flower that spends her days waiting for someone to ask her to prom. I'm a strong, confident, self-made woman. I can ask someone to prom myself. Would you come to prom with me? Oh my god, have I finally done it? See, there you have it. I can do it myself. And I dare you to decline my proposal, sweetheart. Vera Oberlin plays to win.
Not bad.
Okay, so you don't need a perfect game. But it does help not to have one stat as close to the max as possible. The prom was also a bit short. Vera took tons of selfies of the two of you, and at one point she revealed her true intentions. Perfect. Now we have a solid alibi for what we've been doing tonight. Now the real party can get started. And then you spent the rest of the night mercilessly hunting down her most hated enemies. She taught you how to properly use a sniper rifle, and it was a super intimate and flirtatious. The bloodiest bonding experience ever. I finally got a good ending! The 3 weeks were made the most epic. Oh, so it's 3 weeks if you're playing alone. If you're playing a short game alone. After Monster Prom, we kept living our lives. And you know what? It's like it always does. Life happened, and it was wonderful. Damien became a renowned drag racer until he died the most badass way during a race. At the funeral, you spotted him hit him in the crowd. He winked at you. Vera kept being fierce, strong, and stunning. Some haters went and said adult life would put that mean bitch in her place. But you know what? Vera ended up making adult life her own bitch. Polly's drug cook skills proved useful, and she became a chemist for the pharmaceutical industry. But in her free time, she still cooks the real shit. Her greatest intention so far are watermelon flavored ecstasy and the thing called LSD, LS dope. I finally got a good ending in Monster Prom! Got Mike Monra over there. Mumra. Oh, are these side characters actually based off actually based off characters from other properties? This game is great. It's so well written. And I definitely have a love for Monster. It's like, I'll be honest, it's like one of the more interesting aspects of monsters are like the more interesting aspects of mythologies I've found, and more so. Aww, aww. We were sharing an umbrella. But yeah, I do have a love of monsters. I find monsters more interesting than the heroes when it comes to mythology. Especially in like Greek mythology. And Medusa was a big part of that. Because I became a fan of Fate, and And when I found and one of the servants is Medusa, she was labeled as chaotic good, and I thought that was interesting. And yeah, they definitely are. And then I thought it was because I always saw her portrayed as evil, but I thought, you know what, it actually makes sense because Medusa never went out of her way to turn people into stone, and it was always people coming to kill her. And that's how like I became interested in monsters, and Medusa became one of my favorite mythological figures of all time. In fact, I should make a Medusa model at some point. Like that should happen at some point. And it's because I do have a Medusa character. But anyway, we are a bit long in tooth. I kind of went nuts trying to finally get a good ending. And close the guide. We'll open that up again when next time we play. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. This is a great game, and thank you to Robin for joining me. In fact, I'll give her a shout out. In the meantime. Oh, I gotta type out the whole thing. Yeah, so this was fun. Thank you for joining me. And I shifted. We are going to continue Final Fantasy VIII next. I have shifted that over to Saturday. Since this technically counts as the Friday stream. And on Sunday, we'll do Crosscode. And, okay, so... Oh, no, not edit. Okay, let's see. Open that... no, not edit. I want to open up Raid. Raid channel. Who do we have to raid? Kyrie's still playing Coffee Talk, so let's raid her. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. And this is Metis Balaska signing out.